What's up, guys? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if your name is Bella Hadid, you have had it up to here. Let me tell y'all something, right? Adidas is dumb. I see why Adidas is always losing money. We saw what they did with the Kanye and Yeezy. And now, whether you think Kanye deserved it or not, now they're doing the same mess to Bella Hadid, not because she actually said anything, but because she dared to just simply exist and not bow down and say that her people didn't deserve to be here. Y'all, let me get into this. If you don't know what's going on, Adidas picked Bella Hadid for the Samba anniversary campaign. Now, when I first heard that, I said, that's uncharacteristically smart of Adidas because usually Adidas always between a really good option and stupid, they always pick stupid. But I said, okay, Bella Hadid for the mainstream pretty much bought back the Sambas. She is Miss Samba. So it makes sense that she would be picked for the campaign. I said, oh my God, look at Adidas finally recovering from that debacle that they had with Ye. Oh, no. That's too easy. They had to find a way to mess this up. Adidas then, because of pressure, decided to take Bella off as the campaign person for Sambas because quite simply where she is from. If you guys don't know, she is Palestinian, right? So they decided to take her off of the campaign, right? Because backlash and controversy. First of all, what they did during the Kanye thing was messed up and it was stupid, right? Especially if you consider the people saying, oh, Kanye has a mental health problem. Okay, then help him, right? I'm not talking about Kanye now and the way he hired Milo, his white supremacist chief of staff. That's in another video, right? But um, Adidas then issued an apology. Now, funny thing, it was supposed to be a relaunch of like the Munich Olympics starring Bella Hadid. Germany also with Adidas always has a history of siding the wrong way. The things that happened in World War II, they took the wrong side. The things that are happening now where people are perishing, they took the wrong side. It is what it is. Anyway, Bella Hadid was like, I'm lowering up. And Adidas issued an apology to Bella for the 1972 Munich Olympic shoe campaign. They said it was an unintentional mistake. The brand first apologized on July 18th and stated Adidas would be revising the campaign. Adidas issued a second apology after featuring Bella Hadid in a campaign honoring the 57th anniversary of the Munich Olympics, during which Palestinians, oh, Palestinian militants captured and blanked, the other side. However, I am a student of history and there was a lot going on at that time. To be that simplistic about what was going on is to be disingenuous and liars. Anyway, they said connections continue to be made to the terrible tragedy that occurred at the Munich Olympics during our recent thing. These connections are not meant, and we apologize for any upset or distress caused to communities around the world. We made an unintentional mistake. We also apologize to our partners, Bella Hadid, ASAP, NAST, Jules Conde, and others for any negative impact in them and are revising the campaign. Now, interesting enough, they only called for Bella Hadid, the only Palestinian in the campaign. She's the only one that they called to be fired. Everybody else was fine, right? Um anyway, right? Okay, the company received backlash. So the campaign, if you guys don't know, is they released a campaign to support the relaunch of Adidas SL72 sneakers. You know what's so funny? I was actually about to buy a pair, and I'm glad that I never pressed self checkout because yeah, they not getting my money. The same year as the Munich Olympics, she appears in advertisements wearing the sneakers and a white Adidas ensemble while holding flowers. The company swiftly received backlash for selecting Bella as the face of the campaign. Okay. Um, anyway, Bella, whose Palestinian heritage, has long been an outspoken supporter of her people. Anyway, at the end of the day, this is Bella's suing. And I'm glad she is because at the end of the day, are you trying to say that if you can connect anything to a person of that descent, they're not allowed to be there? Anyway, right? She's preparing her lawsuit. She's lowering up against Adidas after controversial Olympic campaign. Bella Hadid is fighting back after Adidas pulled her recent ad campaign that featured her wearing running shoes inspired by the Munich Olympics. They've learned, Us Weekly has learned that Bella has retained litigation counsel to take action against Adidas for their lack of public accountability for putting out a campaign that would associate anyone with the passing and violence that took place in 1972 Munich Games, noting the responsibility of corporations to properly vet their own campaigns and the historical events surrounding them. Now, you know what I do want to say? Bella, we all know why you're suing, and I'm not mad. But also, I do want to say this is actually very clever because at the end of the day, a lot of people want to be like, oh my God, what's the big deal? Bella took an ironclad thing. She said, you guys are trying to get me canceled for starring in this campaign. And I know why it is. It's because of what my roots are. But guess what? I'm going to sue Adidas because for the backlash I get, they're going to pay me. So I'm going to get paid regardless. Um, They said violence is not consistent with Bella views. Bella does not take issue with the campaign being pulled. She is, however, upset that Adidas would reference the Olympics without acknowledging the historical context beforehand. The company has since claimed that any connection made between the campaign is completely unintentional. Again, that's right, Bella. You better play these games. I feel like these are HR games. Oh my God. What? Why would you do that to me? That's right, Bella. Sue them for millions. Um, Adidas earned criticism from Izzy and others for not only including Bella, who was of Palestinian heritage in the ad, but for using the 1972 Olympics as inspiration despite the attack that took place that evening. They condemned the advertising as well as Bella's involvement. The shoe company apologized for the commercial and said Friday that they are revising the remainder of the campaign. Listen, at the end of the day, what else have they said? We're conscious that the connections have been made to tragic historical events, though these are completely unintentional, and we apologize for any upset or distress it might have caused. We believe in sport as a unifying force around the world and will continue our efforts to campaign to champion diversity and equality in everything we do. Um, yeah, this is wild. This is wild. Anyway, all the campaigns have been deleted. They're saying, how dare you use a Palestinian woman to do anything? For the record, Bella is just half Palestinian. And I do want to say, first of all, ain't nothing wrong with being Palestinian. Second of all, since when are we a place that we let the sins of our fathers determine how you punish the children? Because if that's the case, all of Germany and all of Izzy, well, baby, y'all, the next 20 years ain't looking too bright. Anyway, right? Um, Bella has not publicly commented on the controversy. She did share a snap early this week of herself on Instagram standing by an Adidas billboard. And listen, what y'all thinking about this? I think this is very smart of Bella to do. And at the end of the day, it's a way to make sure her costs are recouped and also sue them for the fact of not only you're doing this, but you're damaging like any future brand deals I have too. Again, they have been trying to blacklist Bella for a while. There have been multiple fashion campaigns. They didn't want to see her face. This to me is just one more thing. But congratulations to Bella. Hope she wins that lawsuit. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.